Yo, this is Top Flight, and this is our reaction to NF Live.
This isn't a video. This is just a
This is
song.
just a song?
So just the audio. So this will be our first time reacting to some audio.
Okay, let's see it.
But NF hasn't let us down yet, so let's see.
I heard you told your friends that I'm just not your type. If that's how you really feel, then why'd you call last night? You
That's
say
true.
all I ever do is just control your life. But how you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie like that? Yeah, I heard you said I ain't the type for you. I don't regret it though, I learned from it. They should have you locked up for all the time you stole from us. Whoa, took you out when I had no money. Only person that you ever cared about was you, that's why it's so funny. You want somebody that'll keep you warm at night, then tell me why you acting cold to me. You ain't the only one to blame, no one the one that made you rich when I bought every lie you sold to me. Yeah, I heard you threw away the pictures, but you still got the memories of us, so I guess that don't really make a difference. Flipping through them in your head, got you texting me all hours of the night. Yeah, you told me that you needed distance. What's the deal with you? You say you want a man that keeps it real, then why you mad when I get real with you? You want someone to pay the bills for you, went from failing you, now I feel for you. I heard you told your friends that I'm just not your type. If that's how you really feel, then why'd you call last night? You say all I ever do is just control your life. But how you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie like that? Look, let me guess, you wanna stay friends? Telling people that's how we been. Telling everybody, yeah, that we was barely speaking. Oh, that's kinda funny, why'd you call me every day then? It's immaturity, you going off the deep end. You just want somebody you can chill and get some drinks with. Cool, then don't hit me on the weekend. Telling me you missed the way we talked and now I listen, yeah. Why you playing with
He cold. He's got a dope voice. I wonder if this is a true story.
This is the first time that, because when I originally heard the other songs, he does the Eminem flow. And that part was, getting to me because I told you, it's a very specific flow pattern that you're doing. And sometimes, to me, it's in that space
close.
where, yeah, it gives me the vibes. You remember when Shine came out right after Biggie died?
Oh, yeah.
And even though I like the song, it's something about it, you have to be intentionally doing it. You know, it's not it's not a pattern that's, as I say, it's not a pattern that people naturally rap like. So this is the first song I've heard that to me this is him. And this is what I want, is because I see no similarities. I see nothing that's but just him. And if this is a real song, like you're saying, like something that happened to him, then this is the one that is my favorite by far right now. Because, as I said, when people do those very specific styles, it then makes me question, why did you choose that style? Or is this a style that you're doing because it makes people naturally, their ears perk up? It makes people feel some type of way, so you know it's going to get the crowd because you're rapping in a certain format. You know what I'm saying?
And he calls her out with class. What if he's talking to a girl and it's real? He's doing it with class, but he's also he's got a dope voice doing it. It's a dope vibe.
Yeah, this song, the hook, super dope. And then on top of it, as I said, the rhyme patterns in this one, I'm sold on this one. This is the one for me.
Yeah, I wonder, because I see he's dropping more music, new music, and I can assume, because every artist, when they start off, everyone starts and they kind of copy styles. I'm sure he's been around a lot longer than his first music, because he's blown up so big right out the gate.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Throughout the journey, you always find your voice, and then in the middle, it's kind of like even the Harry Mack journey we're on. You could see him developing over time, and it's we're only 2 or 3 videos in, so let's keep.
my mind, huh? Why you playing with my time, huh? Told me we should let it go and put it all behind us. That's what I did, now you asking me what I done. I was waiting for this day, I saw it coming. I think you just like attention, trying to tell me all your problems. I got issues on my own, I ain't got time for all this drama. You told me that you don't really want to talk, and why you calling, huh? I heard you told your friends that I'm just not your type. If that's how you really feel, then why'd you call last night? You say all I ever do is just control your life. But how you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie? How you gonna lie like that? Baby, how you gonna lie? How you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie? Baby, how you gonna lie like that? No, no. How you gonna lie like that? You told your friends that I'm just not your type. Baby, how you gonna lie like that? That's how you really feel. Then why'd you call last night? Baby, how you gonna lie? You say all I ever do is just control your life. But how you gonna lie like that? How you gonna lie like that?
So it's interesting. I was looking up some of his stuff too. He has one of the, and I'm sure it's not for everything, but this producer, Tom Profit, it looks like, who's been a producer on a lot of his stuff. Because I really commend him on his branding and his like consistency of like sound.
Dark images.
Yeah, like it's very well put together brand. If I was to look at this, it'd be like I could see someone listen to this whole album and just like stay locked into every song. It's not just one hit and then everything else is so different. It's like you probably takes you on a journey. You know what I mean?
Did you say he was a Christian artist?
When we said that, someone in the comments said he's not a Christian artist, even though he doesn't cuss and he's a Christian. So, you know, like he's a Christian artist who raps, not a rapper who's a Christian artist, from what some people told us in the comments.
Interesting. Especially with the dark imagery.
Yeah.
You know, so like the play on that, as I said, his imagery is very well thought out because it's so consistent that it's something that's going on, you know what I'm saying, with his imagery and like the lighting he uses on everything so far that we've seen so far, because this is that same, not filter, but color tones that he's using in everything, you know. So it's something that he's doing, you know, knowingly, you know. So I always think that's so dope. This, as I said, like this is the first song that I felt, to me, left the Eminem stuff, and now I just heard NF rap. To me, that's how I feel.
That's dope. Shit, at least you honest. I feel it. I definitely, even this just being a photo, I was kind of locked into the image the whole time. Like it's dope. I really like it. So
yeah, his imagery has locked me in on everything. You know, like his imagery is just top tier every time he drops something so far to what we've seen. His imagery has been like the best of the best.
It's I want to say like that Ren dude, it's simple but powerful, but at the same time, like, well, the one video was higher produced where that he was like taking out the trash, but I'm definitely excited to go on this journey. So y'all make sure to like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate all the feedback, and yeah, peace out.